Welcome back to Outer Wilds, everybody. You thought this one was done? No, we're just getting started. I read some of your comments. I didn't want to read too many because I saw a couple that suggested that there were some sensitive comments that had spoilers in them. Kind of disclosed things that I hadn't necessarily figured out yet, and I shouldn't have confirmed for me yet. So I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who especially tells me, like, hey, you should get out of this comment section. It's not safe here. But one comment that I did see that has encouraged me to do this before I install the DLC is that I should try to find some more alternate endings, and I have an idea of how to find one of them, which I'm going to try to get now. And I should also try to figure out why and how I broke the fabric of reality that one time. So my first plan for a secret ending that we could get is, what if we try to achieve Solanum's fate? So my plan here is we disable the Ash Twin project so that there's no failsafe and, like, you know, the universe is going to die and time will end. And then, as soon as we disable it, we go to the Quantum Moon and just chill with my bestie Solanum, with the sole intention that when the supernova happens and, like, everything is wiped out, all 5 of the planets that the Quantum Moon orbits around our solar system will be gone. But maybe the one that's at orbiting the eye of the universe will still be intact. So then we will be 1/6 alive, like Solanum is. And I don't know, seems like it'd be pretty cool. We could just be like a ghost forever and make friends with Solanum. One comment that I saw was that the black void that I saw in outer space was actually like a glitch. That's not a feature. What people were saying it was the dark bramble, since I left my scout in it, remained rendered in, and the game was trying to hide it behind a black disc, which is why I couldn't see past it. I don't know if I believe that comment yet, because it was too eerie, and people are saying I flew backwards into the Addle Rock. I don't know if I believe that, because I think I would have seen the Addle Rock, and I also have that strange occurrence where I took a shit ton of fall damage on this planet, which is a planet with very little gravity, and it shouldn't have been that much fall damage from that height in momentum. Alright. You know the drill. No, I need it in that corner. There we go. But will they let me go to the eye now? Yes, they do. I was afraid that the game might hard lock me out of this and say, nope, you can't do this cool thing. Hey, Solanum! Look what I got. Do you know what this is? Do you know where I got it? Oh. It's fading out. How long have you been here? Minutes, years, you are unsure, but it seems your journey has reached its end. Is that all they're good? So it is a unique ending, but it might be a short one. Well, that's neat. I at least appreciate that they addressed that potential. So that confirms that the Eye of the Universe doesn't actually get nuked by the supernova. Very interesting. So if I were to have not done the main ending, the Eye of the Universe would have probably kept on chugging. Here's what we're going to do now. I'm actually just going to window out of the game, and I'm going to open up my editing software, and we're just going to watch everything that I did the time that I broke the fabric of space-time and see if we can pinpoint the moment that I, like, hit the point of no return. Because I want to understand, damn it, what caused it. So, this is the life where I broke the fabric of space-time. How did I do it? I talked to Gabbro. Then I went right to the dark bramble. Well, it looks like I just went right to the dark bramble. I'm here with freaking Feldspar. I went through the tube. I played with the jellyfish. I went back in. And I looked for an exit and I couldn't find one. That was the chief anomaly. And then I reset the life and meditated because I didn't know what was going on. Oh! What? How? I don't know. That's a tricky one. I'm really not sure what caused that. Let's see if we can go into the Dark Bramble and get myself in that scenario again where I'm locked inside. You know, first thing I want to do, actually, let's get inside, shoot down a scout, just anywhere, and now let's back out. So now that I have loaded in the inside of the Dark Bramble, but I'm not in the Dark Bramble. If the comment I was left was true, I should now be able to see the giant, scary black mass somewhere in space. Is that it? I don't think that's it. It was like a perfect straight circle. There it is. So yes, that might be what it is. It's not actually supposed to be a scary thing, but now I'm determined to fly into it and see what happens. What's gonna happen? Is it designed to like stop me from interacting with it? I think it's like an invisible wall that won't let me run into it and like take serious damage. From every angle I look at it, it's always going to hide the thing. So hang on, if I were to withdraw my scout right now, would this disappear? Yes. Sneaky, sneaky. That's actually really funny. That's one of the... That was the most scared I have been playing Outer Wilds, and it was because of an accidental bug that the game caused. Like, I took out the Universe Destroyer, I looked into the sky, and I saw a giant black void, and I was fucking terrified. Like, I really thought that was a feature, because it was scary and perfectly ominous. So really what that is that, you know, the Dark Bramble is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. So the thing that I'm entering right now, that I'm approaching, is like a fake Dark Bramble. It's like a little shell, and then once you walk through the entrance, it teleports me all the way over there to a level that's currently invisible. I wonder if I were to have gone in there myself but kept my camera on the outside, if I might have been able to like trick it into thinking I was into looking at the backside of the bramble. That could be possible. Alright, so now we've arrived at Feldspar Land. The exit is somewhere in that direction, so it's theoretically still there. And if you look around, you actually can't see any glowing things of white light, so it must be very easy to get lost in here. That's probably the game's intention. If you touch this, you get zapped. So let's go ahead and say my ship is zapped. I just leave it how it is. If I touch it, I also get zapped, which I think I did before last time. So there's a current. There's a current. Something's pulling me. That was weird. Let's find it again. Oof. That did hurt though. But it didn't kill me. So then theoretically, if I just... You know what, let's go ahead and try it. Let's end it right now. I don't know why these actions would have caused it to break the fabric of space-time. I've electrocuted myself, I've electrocuted my ship, and I'm in the Dark Bramble. But I've been in the Dark Bramble and I've meditated before. I've been with Feldspar and it hasn't done anything. So is it going to break it now? No, it didn't do it. Damn. I'm still pleasantly stumped on that one. I don't know how I broke the fabric of space-time. There is one thing that I have in mind that I'd like to do now, though, and that is that I think since the very first episode, people have told me, sit and wait on the menu screen for a while and something will happen. Some people said 22 minutes, so I'm gonna give it 22 minutes now. I'm just gonna sit here and answer my texts, and we'll see what happens. Oh. I see. The words are drifting apart. That's neat. Hey, look at that. It's on sale. Just for me. So this DLC being called Echoes of the Eye, while everyone telling me that this DLC can be played at the same time as the base game, and some recommend doing so, it makes me think that it must be, I don't know, like a time travel DLC or something. Like, maybe for a change I get to play without the, impending doom counter. Perfect. I mean, if it adds a new planet, that'd be crazy, but I don't see how they could do that without breaking parts of the canon. Let me check. Was that, were these notes here the whole time? Yeah, Hornfeld's observation. This would have been interesting to read in the beginning. This image covers just a tiny patch of the whole galaxy. This part, yeah, because we saw this at the very end. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. I don't get that part. That's crazy, actually, but what it implies is that we are at the center of the universe, which is a neat concept that I probably would have enjoyed to know in episode 1. Probably would have impacted my playthrough. Anyhow, new museum exhibit. What's it gonna be? New exhibit. The radio tower here on Timber-Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit. So yeah, it was the red dot. I tried to chase that down at one time. I could lock onto it, and then I think Haley told me that she figured out it was just a little Timber-Hearth satellite. Unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. That's cool. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Is that how it works? Very interesting. What's this thing? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity can pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Interesting. Are we gonna do with, like, lunar gravitational pull in this DLC? It's probably gonna be important for solving puzzles. Hello, goobers. Alright, I'm really curious. How is going to the radio tower supposed to spawn new content? That is an interesting thought. Is it gonna, like, teleport me somewhere? Is it gonna be like Old World Blues and Fallout New Vegas? I mean, the DLC is called Echoes of the Eye, so it must have some relation to the Eye of the Universe, of course. Alright, what happens here? Unidentified signal nearby. You know, radio tower. Deep space radio. You know, one of the things that people... What am I standing on? Oh, it's just the roof. One of the things that people were saying about this DLC is that Outer Wilds is a 10 out of 10 game, and the DLC makes it an 11. So I'm hopefully gonna start seeing why. Is it fucking Gabbro? No, that must be Feldspar, I think. Oh, it's difficult to tell them apart up close. And we're recording. Ahem. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wild Ventures has... they're printing, here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look there, that's Hollow's Lantern, and there's Giant Steep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images, and in color no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber-Hearth look tiny from... Hold on. What is that? What is that? That can't be right. I mean, that's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos. Just this one. What's even stranger is that it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose, only sensible explanation for this. I'll radio Gabbro and ask him to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. So there's something in this photo that's not in the others. Okay. Where's the Quantum Moon? Quantum Moon's down there by Timberhearth, Addlerock, Twins, Interloper, Dark Bramble, Giant's Thing. Timberhearth, Addlerock, Interloper, Dark Bramble, Brittle Hollow and Hollow Lantern, Quantum Moon and Giant's Deep, Twins, Interloper, Giant's Deep, Twins, Quantum Moon, Timberhearth, Addlerock, Dark Bramble, Brittle Hollow and Hollow's Lantern, and then some great big thing in front of the sun. 137 degrees. Okay, so it seems clear to me that something has been photographed in front of the sun. Wait, and because it's photographed, if it's quantum, that means it must be there, right? Whatever it is, my map doesn't seem to have detected it anywhere. Unless it's really small and was right in front of the lens. Oh, and if I go really far out, I can then see the satellite. Let's try to have a look at this satellite, finally. Okay. So that's the probe, it's really small. Error, map offline. Deep space satellite identified. Well, I'm enjoying this DLC in the sense that it's not new zone unlocked, go in and find everything. It's being very mysterious with me. Error, map offline. Map is indeed offline. Is it because I ran into it? Oh no, I broke it, didn't I? Well shit, that's my bad. I didn't mean to break it. What if I push it into the sun? Ooh! Achievement unlocked. Render the deep space thing inoperable. So I rammed it a little too hard. Well, I don't rightly know what to do. I will add, though, that I received a tip. Somebody said their favorite Easter egg in the game was something on Giant's Deep, which I should go have a look at now. Brittle Hollow looks a little different, but I can't tell why. We want to find Gabbro's Island, because something interesting happens on it, apparently. It's not that one, is it? Oh shit, it might be. Yeah, it's his island. Apparently, something strange happens to the ghost matter when it lands. Shit, I don't know. It's like right in front of me. Wait, did it disappear when I went underwater? It does. Is that what people wanted me to see? Ghost matter disappears underwater. Oh, I see. They wanted me to know that because that's the explanation as to how the Hearthlings survived the thing. Ghost matter can't get you when you're underwater. Very interesting. Yeah, that is very cool. I'm glad I did that. Supernova should be soon. What's up, Gabbro? found a photo of you inside the old radio tower. Nice. Did I look busy in it? I hope I looked busy. Must have been from the time Hornfels sent me to check on the deep space satellite. They thought old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. If you were to check again now, there might be a thing or two wrong with it. Which is probably how I got a shot. It got shot of my beautiful be-helmeted face, come to think of it. I always thought it was kind of sweet that the best way to find old Spacey is to use a map that's generated by the satellite itself, isn't it? Like it's inviting us to visit good old deep space satellite, always making sure we know where we're going. Why'd Hornfels think it was broken? Dunno. Hornfels probably told me why, but Hornfels tells me lots of things, and sometimes I tune out, or pretend there's a signal interference and I can't hear him. But best guess says the deep space satellite must have sent Timberhearth some weird pictures, but like, what's considered weird for a satellite, you know? Anyway, if you want to ever visit old Spacey, fastest way is to jump into your ship and use your solar system map to lock onto the satellite, same as you would any astral body. Well, let's keep pressing him on this, because he might be able to tell me something important. Satellite's not super old, but it's hardly brand new. Old is more of a term of affection. You're very literal-minded about this. Old Spacey likes visitors, you know, and tells me how. Okay. You didn't get conked on the head by a rock or a meteorite or something, forget you are on the way, did you? No shame in that, it happens to me all the time. In case you hit especially hard, don't forget you can jump into your ship and use your solar system map to lock on an astral body. A thing that I never did once this whole playthrough. Maybe there's new dialogue with some of the other dudes. Chert is always especially insightful. I'll go talk to him. Guess what, buddy? The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun. By Earth's name, we're next. Okay, so this must be the dialogue that I missed from before. What do you mean, we're next? It's the stars, you see. All the other stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts? Why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no. Oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to... Oh no, I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. No, you're gonna talk with me. I have things I want to ask you. Why are the stars dying? I don't know. They're old. Far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. Why does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work, wasted. Bit of a Debbie Downer. Wasted, you understand? Continues jamming. Found something. Why isn't that great? Do you know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Wasted. Oh, he actually won't let me tell him shit now. Chert, you're being a little bitch. With respect. Where should you go? Where can anyone go? Can't you see it's too late now? So all of his dialogue has changed. Hey, I have another idea. This could be an ending. Let's try to get inside the Ash Twin Project right now. Because since it's built to be supernova proof, if I turn it off while I'm inside of it, wouldn't I just get, like, locked in there until I die of asphyxiation or something? Or maybe there won't be enough time. Not a moment too soon. Oh wait, actually, it was the last second. Let's retrace my footsteps. Maybe I should go back to the, museum. Could there be an NPC that I missed who I should have talked to? What is that? Sea creatures? Hey, you know what? You know what? Satellite angle 40 degrees. They're telling me that for a reason. Maybe I need to get at the satellite, and this thing won't appear unless and until I'm looking at it from that angle. I dare say it might be approaching 40 degrees right now. Let's get out to that satellite again and try not to break it this time. We might as well just stay in the ship for this. Or, you know what? There's something next to it. It's a journal. Что ты делаешь здесь? Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space equipment per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells, I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here amongst the distant stars and soft, velvety darkness. Bet it's awfully nice for naps, too. Alright, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Everything looks A-OK, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out there. Okay. So it's working. Oh, look at that! It reads what the degree is. And I seem to have narrowly missed the easy window for 40 degrees. Alright, we'll have to come back when that happens. Let's go talk to Chert, because it seems like he was the one who was tweaking out in the first place. Chert! Oh, what is this? Found your notes about the Outer Rock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant steep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, there's no such planet now. In its place is dark bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, dark bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Outer Rock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Interesting. But there's nothing else to say about the thing. Nah. Well, I might as well get back there before it hits 40 degrees again. Something will theoretically happen at 40 degrees. Or at least we'll see whatever it was that, caused the picture to mess up. Whatever it was, it couldn't have been regularly quantum, because they have a photo of it printed out on the wall down there. So maybe I would have had to take a photo of the photo, because no one was consciously observing the photo when I came looking for it. That could have something to do with it. Yeah, that might be. That might be. It is fastly approaching. What happens at 40 degrees? Oh, wow. Yeah, something is indeed happening there. Is that a shadow? Nope. Get in the ship. Oh my god, I hope it doesn't go away. Chase it down. If I rotate with it, it can't escape me. Now this is freaky. This is what it looked like I was seeing in the dark bramble. The giant black shape. Oh. It eclipsed. Hey now. What's happening here now? This is certainly man-made. Or possibly Nemai-made. Is this a vessel? Oh, it's moving. It's like a turbine engine almost. This reminds me of the vessel. I think that this could be definitely Nemai tech. Are these like Nemai spaceships? Bitchin'. I seem to have landed in like a hangar bay. No, if this is Namai, this must be a different type of Namai. This is not the work of the Namai in our solar system. It's a completely different, like, architectural style. I think we were on, like, an aircraft carrier, but for a different civilization. And it's just been traveling through space, and we hitchhiked a ride on it. And it's probably not unmanned. Unknown language. It's not the Namai. Oh, shit. Oh, this is groovy. I didn't think there'd be another species in this. This looks like a saw trap. How did I manage that? Put something on the wall, and it begins moving. So I'm gonna want it to time up. Why is it suggesting I use the flashlight? Oh, it's light powered. That's how it works. Not by my scout necessarily. Trees. So, whatever species this is, we can at least bond over oxygen. Are you living things? I'm not sure yet. I'm tempering my expectations of what foreign life might look like. Okay, they're also light activated. Oh shit, it's fucking Great Wolf Lodge. This is pretty damn cool. I see. It's all light powered. Alright, it's difficult to argue that Great Wolf Lodge doesn't make for an inherently better DLC. This looks like it'll suck me up into a new platform. Anchors? Like little grapple hooks? Oh, I so want to speak with the ambassador of this people. They're like fucking ship punk, nautical punk, whatever you call it. I love it. I dig it. They seem to have some kind of artificial gravity that keeps the water on the ceiling. Wow, this place is cool. I don't see any skeletons. Oh, look at that. Perhaps they are Nemaya. They have antlers. No, but they don't have 3 eyes. Lantern. I can pick it up. I'll take it with me. Not so sure what good it would be. Let's turn off the flashlight before I activate something I don't want to. This has the appearance almost of a church. Oh, they're freaky looking. Walking stick? Remove slide reel. This must be their version of like the discs. This is how they like talk and shit. Already holding a slide reel. Very woody. Very, very woody civilization. It's a projector room. Oh, it's quite literally slides. Forward or reverse. Okay, wait. I think there needs to be light on it for it to be powered. So I'll just use my scout to statically power the whole room. Oh no, you insert a lantern. What's this thing? Looks like there was hierarchy. This seems to be like the authority table. Are there chairs made out of antlers? Because the people have antlers. That could be cannibalistic. Do I need it to stop when it's over the thing? Stop over the sun? Oh, well, that opened the door. I don't know if I needed that door opened. Okay, I don't know what's going on in this little theater, but we can deal with it later. Seems like a pretty leisurely civilization. I can't tell if it's extinct or if everyone's just out grocery shopping. Get to high ground. Yeah, okay. So, I just witnessed shit break. That's probably not supposed to happen. I didn't know this was a fucking wave pool. Oh my gosh, they're all getting destroyed. Okay. I wanted to be above the water, actually. What caused that to happen, huh? Gravity here is pretty milquetoast. Typical Earthling gravity, Hearthling gravity. Okay, so what just broke? It looked like a dam. Was it a dam? I think it might have been. And now all this shit's flooded. There must be a way to teach my translator tool how to read this language. But I don't know how. Look at this, is a bunch of underwater shit. This must be of some importance. I feel like I'm exploring ocean ruins in Minecraft. I should pick somewhere that I want to try to go. What happens if I send a scout up there? Does it eventually curve to the gravity? That's where it chooses to land. Do I even still abide by the supernova limit here? It might... Well, what do you know? Seems that they had eye shrines. And jetpack fuel. So we have yet another shrine worshipping society. Or eye worshipping. Here's the thing. Looks like the fucking Eye of Sauron. It's of that tower right there, actually. I don't know what it means. This place looks cool. Oh, we can get some like hieroglyphic history here. They look like antlered sloths. Hey, this lantern's got light in it. Maybe I could take it somewhere. I don't recognize that planet. But it's one dude on a boat just riverboating along. I mean, I don't think this tells a story, but it's a bunch of little things. This guy's got candles, and he's looking out at the sky. This guy's got candles and is looking into my soul. This guy's just fishing. Gotta love a fish. Fisherman. Okay. Well, I can probably get to that projector slide now. At least I'd be able to if, it wasn't all bollocks. Let's just get on that. The undertow here is wild. Take me once around. Ooh. There's live wires in that water. That shit would kill me. In fact, this thing must be not conductive. Otherwise, I would be dead there. No, I'm gonna beach us. I gotta be more careful. This is a two-hand sort of ordeal. Or I can just turn off the flashlight. Another raft. Well, this lantern supposedly works. Yeah, that's interesting. I can pilot a raft even when I'm not standing on it. That will surely be helpful for a puzzle later. Okay, I've nearly come all the way around. There's where my circumvented pretty far. Let's actually pause and pick a place to go visit. It's not gonna work. It's hard to believe that this is the same game. It's like, I don't know. It just feels like there's so many other things going on here and now. Here's another one of them chapels. It's underwater, but I have a lot of oxygen. Or is this the exact same one? Have I really come that far around? Alright, we'll see if their shit needs water to activate. Yeah, this is the exact same place. How did I find it again so easily? Supernova, really? How am I even supposed to return like this? I don't think there's any way I could get back to the regular solar system. It seems like it'd be such a bitch to get here. Can I even see the sun outside that window? Oh, shit, no! Ah, I had my head in the clouds. Alright, let's get back there and see if we can't... What? I was going to tell you about using the ship log to set destination markers for locations you visited before. What is this about? It's a brilliant feature if I do say so myself, dead useful, and the risk it poses for shorting out the fuel regulator and causing the ship to explode is so minimal that only Gossam would worry about it. What are we talking about? Did I load the right save file, or is this a DLC thing? Use the ship log to mark a location I want to revisit. Got it. How do I use it? When you're on the ship, open up its log, the location you want to mark. Anywhere is fine as long as you've been there at least once. Hop in the pilot seat, and the ship will throw up a destination marker on your display. It's that easy. Wow, Slade, how'd you come up with these incredible ideas? Oh, I do the best I can with what I've got. Really, you're too kind. Slade, you are a technological marvel. Whoa, say that again, please? That sounds so cool when it's not sarcastic. Anyway, I've got a fire to enjoy, and you've got launch codes to grab. Go wild with the marking feature while you're out there. Just try not to follow it so directly you fly into the sun, okay? That's strange that he just decided to trigger that dialogue. I really don't know what caused that. While I'm thinking of it, let's actually go to the pre-flight checklist. Let's stop the time freeze. I think the time freeze has been too much of a crutch for me. I'd rather just let it roll. Let it be a straight 22 minutes. Alright. So, let's try to get back now to the thing. I want to try to get on top of the dam before it bursts and figure out why it bursts, maybe? Or what it is, at the very least. Come on. Where's the satellite? You know, I can just... Didn't he just tell me that I could do it this way? Oh, I see. He wanted me to use the ship log. Relocate it. The Stranger is what it's called. River Lowlands, Cinder Isles Reservoir. Radio tower. Mark location on HUD. Okay, wait. So is it actually marked now? I guess it is, and I can just go there. So that must have been DLC then. It's telling me, it's giving me a little nudge that I can use the ship log to find its location, even when I don't physically know where it is. This almost doesn't make any sense. Is it gonna work, or does it have to be eclipsed to the sun? No, it worked. It worked all right. Man, imagine if this was, like, hidden in the base game the whole time, and it was just, like, by chance that you accidentally bump into it and end up in this nutty place. That'd be so crazy. This is somewhere else. That's not the way I came in before. Как интересно. There's ghost matter here. Am I to believe that this civilization also got killed by the ghost matter shit and it's just been on autopilot ever since? Alright, well, if I just keep on down the river, I'm eventually going to find the dam. You know what, hang on. This is the, little chapel thing, isn't it? When editing the footage, I think I saw pretty clearly how I was supposed to handle this. There was like a time or two where I accidentally got the image to appear, and I think it was because I shined my flashlight directly into the centrifuge. So I'm actually supposed to use my flashlight as the projector, and not the lanterns. Yeah, you see that? And then when I look up, it goes away. So if I were to, like, shoot a scout right on top of it... No, like, literally on top of it. Yes! Yes, so then I can use my scout as the light source. I just want it to be a little more stable. Ah, that's good enough. So, what does this show me? Can I rotate it? Reverse. Oh, there's a... So I can go through this. Is there a light switch in here that I can turn off or something? It's too damn bright in here. These dudes all get together and they point at the sky and they see a light. They want to grab it. And then everything goes kablooey. Looks like the film burnt out. Then what? Looking up at the night sky, giants deep, something else. No, wrong button. What is this depicting? This is like the starting frame. Oh, is that the ghost matter explosion? I think it might be. Yeah, you see a shockwave go through? But they're depicting it coming from the eye of the universe. And then the ghost matter hits them. And they... something happened to them. Whoa, what the fuck was that about? He, like... his face changed. Ghost matter washes over him. That's a bit freaky. But it's like they got... I don't know, sentience almost? No, they must have had sentience already, but... something affected them. And they reach up into the sky and then it burns out. What's that noise? Some noise just happened. Oh, there's the dam. It's probably about to break. Well, I wanted to get up there. Wouldn't I have just come from this direction? Hey, I should get to high ground, actually, or else that dam's gonna kill me. I know that there's another reel in there. I'd like to read it, but... the dam's gonna burst soon, so I should do this first. Ah! Damn it! Surface integrity 71%. 70%. Oh, I can use it as a countdown. Okay. So I do have a little more time than I thought. I shouldn't be doing anything else. Let's get ahead of it. We'll come back to this later and read the rest of that. Nope. Turn the flashlight off. I'm so bad at this. Why am I so bad at this? Get beneath the current, maybe? Oh my god, just keep on going till we find a new one. Those are the wires before they get trashed. So it's not yet a live wire here in this water. Is this the dam? I think I made it all the way around to the dam, yeah. Good work, me. And surface integrity is getting lower. We'll just make sure we're not on it when it's about to break. Is it like a water wheel? Is this whole thing a hydroelectric spaceship? That's an interesting concept. I'm sure that there's some interesting secrets in this boathouse, but I should really first have a look at the thing that's about to wash away. So my fuel level's pretty low now. Can only be opened from the inside. It's not very safe here. Maybe underwater there's a secret? Great big anchor of some kind. The water is deep here. Who knows what sort of beasties are down here? Alright, come on, ford the river. You got this. It's built like a ship. And the texturing goes the other way over there. This is so gonna kill me. But I want to see what's at the bottom of this. Whoa. This is what I want a Giant's Deep to be. So anyways, shit's about to pop off. Alright. Ballyhoo. Oh, I'm actually quite safe up here. I thought it'd be a little more hazardous. Oh, nope. Not super safe. Well, we took damage, but we made it once around. Oh, that's so cool. Just watch the tidal wave sweep through the whole thing. You could make an entire Outer Wilds type game that's not even in outer space. It could just be ocean exploration. Is the tidal wave going to come around and hit me again, or is the floodgate going to stop it? I think it's going to hit me again. Or... no, it seems to have mostly dissipated. Neat. Well, now we can have a look at that second kaleidoscope thing. If it didn't get washed away. Slide reel. We're basically out of fuel completely. Oh, I just realized fuel is how we anchored ourselves underwater, isn't it? Yeah, this run's cooked. How could they have known, like, the identical insignia of the Eye of the Universe? Like, that's just the agreed-upon way that it looks. Very, very strange. Come on, dive down. More slide reels. Is there a projector that's still somewhat intact? There is. Alright, we can continue our little study in here. So I guess that's what the start of every one of them looks like. Okay, so... the blue thing might be the ghost matter explosion from the interloper. I don't know what the other thing is. Or that weird burnout. Ghost matter. Well, that one's a little incomplete. Is there a way to kill the lights in here? This one has a picture of the Eye of the Universe on it. Oh, it's so difficult to tell what's going on. Is that a face? Something out there just broke. The tower fell over. Well, shit. The Sauron Tower falls over just before the sun blows up. Unable to pinpoint location when I'm on the map. That's interesting. How is the supernova gonna affect this place? Am I so far away that the supernova isn't gonna even hit me? No, the Ash Twin Project will call me home, just like when I was on the Eye of the Quantum Moon. When I was in the Quantum Moon orbiting the Eye. Any second now, it's just gonna swipe over my screen. Right? There it goes. I'm curious, what does the ship log have to say about what I've discovered? A massive artificial ring world hidden within some sort of cloaking field. It does not appear to be Herthian or Nemayan in origin. River Lowlands. A low-lying region near the entrance to the Stranger. There are wooden buildings along the banks of the river. Cinder Isles. A pair of small rocky islands connected by a village of stilt houses. I found a large metal symbol for the Eye of the Universe inside a burned-out building. That part is interesting. Reservoir. An enormous reservoir with wooden piers and a building on both shores. Okay. Let's just hold still for a second. The entry point definitely changes. It moves. Whatever this thing is, it seems like it's actually managed to be supernova proof. I don't understand how. Let's check out this ghost matter area. Ghost matter right over the entrance. Awesome. Oh, God. Sloped roof wouldn't let me stand on it. Alright, well, this run's probably busted now. Actually, couldn't I just go back inside and heal up at my ship? Oh! Never mind. Is it starting at 100? It is starting at 100. So... Oh, didn't mean for that to happen. It's gonna be difficult to figure out what, but there must be a reason why it initially begins to drop. Uh-oh! You know what, I've done this shit in the New Gauli River. I can handle it. Hope these rapids aren't as mean as they look. They are pretty mean rapids. There must be a way to regen health somewhere outside of the ship, just like how there is to replenish fuel. Whoa. What is that I see under the water? Is that like a glitch? Is it supposed to have, like, rendered in? I think it might be. Alright, well, let's start having a look at one of these things. Really, we should watch the dam and see when and why it begins to be less than 100. Alright, well, the scout will tell us at least. Unknown language, yes, of course. I like their piping. A funny piping system. Wants me to shoot a scout into there. You know, I'm not seeing any of the rights yet that the DLC advertised. I wonder when those are going to come around and what form they will take. That's an interesting device. But what, pray tell, does it do? I have to learn a combination. Let's go check out the dam. I'm surprised it hasn't gone crazy yet. Oh, no, 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 no! What was that about? Oh, surface integrity just dropped. So, the machine flickered. It was like the cloaking mechanism had a stutter. What's here in the mountain? Seems to be a conference room of sorts. It's just where the people sit and watch the universe go by. I get a pretty bad sunburn sitting in that seat too long. Here's the floor below. Projector on the ceiling. solar powered, isn't it? I don't know what that thing is. Oh, that's us. That is the stranger. Really interesting to see how this diagram changes. Man, these guys had flat screens. They had it all figured out. I'm looking for like a flash drive somewhere that I can just plug my translator tool into and then learn how to read their language. Or maybe like a living person. It's not inconceivable that there could just be like living people who are all hiding from me. Wait a second. Maybe they're all invisible. Like, they actually all could have personal cloaking devices, just like how their planet cloaks. They could have all gotten a notification that like a foreign entity has breached our thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And then they would have all like gotten scared and gone invisible. There could be like a dude in the room with me right now. That so could be the case. They might just be like a sheepish, scared people. Where does this Dark Souls elevator go? Well, this thing doesn't necessarily have a planet core, does it? I'm not sure where I've just gone. It's the hangar bay where I came in. I can get a heal after all. So what caused the machine to flicker? And then by proxy have all these other problems? Man, that would have been a completely different start to this DLC. If I were to have, come in this way. So I wouldn't have seen, like, the fancy, bright, shiny outside world. I wonder if anyone actually does it this way. This would be scary. You entered it like this. And you come up here and see this for the first time. Oh, how grand a moment that would be. Can I get on top of this rock? There's a lot of, like, green turf around here that looks like it's slightly inaccessible. No, I can get on this. Great. But is there anything of importance up here? We'll watch it in real time. Oh, look at that! It's heating up. I think it's detecting the sun's energy increasing. Alright, we'll watch the dam burst from the perspective of the dam now. Interesting. This place isn't gonna get flooded, is it? I think it'll be okay. Alright, well, every real-life person knows that there's no fall damage in water. Oh, I actually thought that the game was gonna kill me for that. Oh! But it might just for that. Am I stuck here now? Am I just gonna drown very slowly? Low power from the sun. We're going to have a close look at that when the thing flickers and see if it gives us an interesting reading. For now, I want to get to the bottom of the dam and see what I can find down there. I wonder if that lock over there, if the solution might be told like a story, and that I have to find all the different chapters. It would probably be like what everything begins with, referring to the slip discs, the little slide discs that I found. There's probably 5 of them, and each one begins with a different symbol. Then I have to figure out what order the story is told in. I don't see very many secrets underwater, but I'm sure there's got to be something. Hey, it's one of those storytime houses. Wonder what's going on in there. Oh, there's an entrance right here. What? Doesn't seem to have properly loaded in. Oh, is this because of my scout? I think it is. If I recall my scout, then it'll probably load this place in properly. But at the same time, I don't want to recall my scout just yet, because I want to keep a reading on that room when this thing starts to go crazy. Like right now. Nothing noticeable seems to have changed. But something definitely just happened to the dam. You can hear the grinding of gears. Alright, so if I withcall this now... Now I'm assuming this will be loaded in? No, really? Still not loaded? Shit, I don't know. Maybe this isn't a real house that I'm supposed to be able to explore. Well, I'll just forget that I ever saw that. This, on the other hand, there was a little hole down here I could launch my scout into. Okay, no, I've definitely messed something up. This is not supposed to do this, I'm quite certain. I'm gonna need to, unload and then reload this chunk. Or something computery like that. Okay. Oh, take my scout back. Scout's what got me into this problem. Alright, now I should be able to get inside. There's an actual lantern with light in it. Can I drop this in the thing? Yeah, okay, this is how you're supposed to read it, of course. And I was just being a dunce and couldn't actually find a lit up lantern. Are there no slide reels in here? No, I guess there actually isn't a slide reel in this area. Oh well. Well, there's something down here that prompted for me to use my, my scout. Let's see what it can sniff out. Oh, wait. That's the combination right there. Black hole, ring, fire, ring, fire. Ring, fire. Yep. Oh! Quiet down over there. Did something wooden break over there? Oh, I see. Is the dock recedes. Oh, it's got a view of the sun. Or the outside. And some fuel. That's good. Oh. This shit is archaic looking. It's like burnt down into dust. Something's the matter. The ship wheel has got a big X on it. Is that this ship wheel right here? Probably. I mean, this looks like it's just completely eroded. I don't know how quickly that could have happened. There's like so many little like puzzly clues and shit over here, but I have no idea how to put them together yet. I have to get in here sooner and find out if this is like this from the beginning or what. Well, I got lots of fuel. Let's use it. Is this one further back than the others? It's a secret room. How long has that been a thing? Ha! That's a pretty funny illusion. Worked on me. Alright. Where does it go? Oh my god, that really scared me because I forgot that there was water here and I thought that was just like a bottomless pit. Oh wow. What happened here? Bunch of fucking mummies. They all got hooked up to these machines. This one looks like he was struggling. I would like to know what this device is. You can tell because they're mummified that these guys have not been dead for as nearly as long as the Namai have. Can I get a view of the supernova? Because I want to understand how close or how far away I am from it. There it is. Of course, this thing is blocking my view as the most significant solar event ever is happening. Are we in the blast radius? We might be, but the Ash Twin Project calls me home before I can know for sure. Sea caves. I bet there's sea caves somewhere in that place. There must be, and I want to find them. What sort of developer making games like this could resist putting in sea caves? Alright, I'm gonna at least go back and have a look at that mummified room before it gets flooded. Because I am just the least bit curious about what was going on in there. Should this game be given to children to play? Like, I normally don't ever think about, like, content warnings on games for kids unless it's like a really graphic game or something. But like, you know, when I was a young lad, probably 11 years old, I started playing Call of Duty and things like that, and like, graphical things didn't really... I mean, mature themes in games didn't bother me, but I wonder if like a child's mind could even be trusted with some of the themes in this game. Not to say like they couldn't comprehend it, but that it might have a profound and maybe even possibly negative impact on them. I don't know. I think a lot about what kind of media kids should be shown, because I think that so much of what kids watch today is fucking trash. When I was a kid, which really wasn't that long ago, but like, when I was 12 years old, I just was like watching, you know, typical cartoons and shit. And then one day I saw Gravity Falls, and Gravity Falls was such a fucking amazing, serialized, coherent story that I just couldn't go back and watch, like, non-sequitur procedural cartoons anymore. Next show I watched after Gravity Falls was Breaking Bad at, like, age 12. So, like, kids need to be drip-fed good media. Otherwise, they won't be able to go back to just fun stuff. Sea cave! Sea cave spotted! I found you! Had to be one somewhere. Lovely sound design. Is this connected to the mummy room? Or is this just like a different entrance into a other thing? Hey, where was that other staircase going? I feel like it would have intersected. Am I on the Sauron Tower? I am. That's interesting. Okay. There's a hut with a green thing on it. That might be the room that all the mummies are in. And it's connected to this tower, which is connected to something in a rock wall, which is connected to that. Whatever that is. What was that room below me? And why does it have this weird little glow around it? Whatever this is, it was worthy of updating my ship log. It's got a reel in it. That ringed planet is right above it. Okay, I'm curious, where does that other staircase go? Because it seems like it would have intersected with this one. Unless there's, like, nested floors of this building, one on top of the other. Oh, wait a second. This isn't a staircase at all. It's the back half of the first staircase that I saw. Disregard. But yeah, like, I don't know. This seems like it would be very formative media if you had a child around about the age of 10 to 12 play it. It would probably either turn them into, like, you know, a STEM kid who wants to go work for NASA, or it would, like, cause them the greatest existential crisis of their lives. But, you know, all kids who are going to grow up to be someone great have to have, like, an existential crisis at an early age. That's just part of the rules. Why not this game? Why not make the Outer Wilds be your existential crisis? Mine was The Walking Dead. I was terrified of zombies coming and destroying the world. I would have been so much cooler of a person if this was my mind-shattering media. None of these have secrets. I wonder if for that brief window, when it flickers, if this thing isn't visible from outside. I should test that out eventually. Because it almost looks like the cloaking device fails. I've never gone right. Maybe this reveals something different. Perhaps it is the same either way. Whoa! What's over there? Is that like a hidden gorge? I would much like to go back and see it. Nah, whatever. Commit it to memory. Hey, I've got a slide reel now, and I know that there's a lantern in this building. Drop the lantern. Okay, now we can see one for real. I have to stand at this thing to pilot it. Okay. Green fracture-y thingy. One of the I need a name for these dudes. I'm gonna call them the Antelopers. So the Antelopers go into the tower. The green Sauron tower, I think that's what that was. Yeah, it was just here a minute ago. They step inside. He walks into the room. He goes to the portrait slightly to the right. He turns around and notices that I'm with him, looking all nefarious. And then the viewer points to a planet in the sky. And they look at it together. Grabs the lantern. I will be returning to that tower now. Maybe we're gonna get some of that Outer Wilds scary content DLC I was promised yet. How close is that to falling apart? Pretty close. Let's see if I can outrun it. So... It looks like the Antelopers found a way to make magical portal paintings. But what was going on in that image that one of them was being led by another and was like, hey there, I want to go to that planet. And then he looks at him all mysteriously and he's like, this planet? Are you sure? And then they take out all the lights and they walk into it and something happens. Oh, I'm not going to be able to beat the rush. Alright, you know what? We're going to Great Wolf Lodge it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I definitely won't die. We're gonna hang 10. You heard this rendition of the main theme? What is this? Is this a Spanish guitar? Is this an electric guitar? It's not electric. I don't know music terms, but they like dunsling to it so that it's like a reprisal. That's cool. She's getting ready to blow. Oh, that thing just despawns. Alright. Hang on tight. Let's steer it. Harder. Really not as intense as I was expecting it to be. If I wanted a real ride, I would wait at the bottom in a raft. Oh, there it is. Just barely. The tower has sustained some structural damage. Hopefully that won't cause too much of an impact. This is the one that they pointed to in the picture, I think. Let's dispense with all of the lanterns. That did it. Oh. Do they all have these little compartment doors? It was supposed to lead to this the whole time. Wait, so I opened my Christmas presents too early, actually. I thought it was going to be like a teleporter, but no, it was just a secret passageway. Yeah, these are the little lanterns that they had. They're all reflecting the green light. What could that apparatus on the ceiling be? Shit looks pretty occult to me. Bell. That one's empty too. Oh, I can roast a marshmallow here. Or does off. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What if I were to join them? Have I gone totally kablooey in the head? Or are those two looking at me? Maybe if I get one of these weird lantern things, then I'll be able to come join them and take that spot. And see what it was that these guys did. Why it's that painting, I don't know. Are there similar secret passages hidden behind the other ones? It kind of reminds me of like redstone secret passageways in Minecraft. They're opened and powered by torches. Basically everything is Minecraft. Real life is a microcosm for Minecraft. Let me just check. I don't actually have reduced frights turned on. Wait, I've had reduced frights turned off? Wait, God, the wording is confusing. I want it to be scary. I think I had reduced frights turned on. Fool that I am. So is the game scarier now? Is it going to be way scarier if I go back down there? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna have a marshmallow. But you guys don't have these on your planet. It's a striker, isn't it? Because it's an actual bell. And it's got 3 hammers on it. One hammer is already on it. You guys are gonna have to let me know if I accidentally just put reduced frights on or if I disabled it. I want to play in scary mode. Uh-oh. Good thing I got out of there when I did. Is there a spider on my neck? Maybe we can watch a couple more movies. Yeah, I don't think I ever actually got to watch these ones in 4K. Okay. We'll go kind of quick. Spooky dude in the darkness approaches me. The sort of ship wheel with the eye signal on it. They put a fire in it. What is that thing? It seems to be underground. It's like some giant golem machine that they powered up with a light. Everything here is light power, isn't it? Photosynthetic. Alright, haven't got a lot of time. Let's speed read this one. Shows the eye of the universe. They're just straight up looking at the eye. They use a staff to read it. They're owls? And then what? It gets mad at them and kills them all because the eye of the universe is evil, like I've been saying? The Antelopers. They originally worshipped the eye like the Namai did, but then they learned the truth! The truth that I figured out, that the eye of the universe is evil! Oh, I wanted to finish that. No way! I like these guys now. Well, first thing we're going to do next time is go back and watch the full story there of how they interacted with the Eye of the Universe, but I'm really slammed for time today, so I got to get going. Tomorrow, when this video goes up tomorrow, Thursday the 6th, Asylum is going to drop on Steam, and some of you probably don't know what that is. Some of you probably know what that is for longer than I have. That is the new game by Senscape, who is the team that made Scratches, Agustin Cortez's studio. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be the first time, besides like Nancy Drew 7 Keys, that I'm playing a game as it launches and it's new and exciting and has a community of hype built around it. So I'm actually going to be like slam firing episodes of Asylum Let's Play as soon as the game drops. Like I fully plan to begin playing at midnight and have episodes up later that day. I'm really excited for Asylum. So yeah, Outer Wilds will probably continue as a weekly upload. I don't know how long or short the episodes are going to be, because I'm still working on my own things in the meantime, but I'd be lying if I said that Asylum wasn't going to take up a lot of my attention in the meantime. No spoilers, please. I'd love to hear your candid but spoiler-filtered thoughts on this episode. It's a very pretty DLC, and I'm excited to see where it goes story-wise, because I am totally lost as to how they're going to connect this into an experience that people say should be played at the same time as the base game. I will see you all later, and vote for Holt.